Thank you for coming to class today. The story. Has anybody ever read this story?
No.
None of you?
No.
Okay. This is called the sandwich swap. Okay?
Can you show us the pictures?
Yes, I will show you the pictures. Okay. So we would do a parent share where you guys are going to get together. But since there's 3 of you, I'm going to do a group of 3. And I want you guys to take this chance to talk about what you thought about this particular book. No, the 3 of you just talk about it.
I thought it was good.
You can say whatever you thought about this book as a first grade perspective.
I thought it was good to contribute to culture.
So you thought it was a good cultural contribution? Did you think it was a good book, or did you think it could have been better?
Senora Javiera, I thought it was a good book.
You thought it was a good book. Gracias, señor.
He's foreign, right?
His home language is Spanish. I don't know that we would refer to him as foreign. We would probably say he's an English language learner. Right, Nicholas?
Yeah.
So that was our parent share. Okay, so now we're going to talk about, Dad has her. She's fine. So now we're going to talk about some of the words in the book that not all of us as first graders might have understood. Okay? So using my equity sticks right here, I'm going to say, okay, David. David, I want you to look at the whiteboard, and I want you to read the first vocabulary word as well as the definition that's written there.
Swap, an act or instance of exchanging one thing for another.
Now, what I would like you to do is I want you to use that in a sentence so that the other kids may understand better what the word swap means. Do you guys remember swap in the book?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I want to swap a balloon.
You want to swap a balloon. I'm not sure that really captures the definition of the word swap.
You said using a sentence?
Yeah. Oh, we have some other kids who would like to use swap in a sentence. Okay, Nicholas.
Senora Javiera, he could use there could be a purple balloon and a green balloon.
Yes.
And the person with the purple balloon wants a green balloon, and the person with the green balloon wants a purple balloon, and they could swap.
That's not.
That is an excellent explanation of
But
swap.
not a sentence.
Thank you, Nicholas. Okay. Can you use the word hummus in a sentence so that it gives us a better example of what hummus means?
I ate hummus with my pita chips.
Okay. You ate hummus with your pita chips. Can you give me a descriptive word in that sentence? Can you put an adjective in there?
I ate brown pita chips with my orange hummus.
Okay. Thank you. Word on our list. You can get closer if you need to. I know it's written kind of small.
Scowled. To raise an eyebrow in expression of displeasure.
Thank you, David, for helping, but next time let's wait until Nicholas asks for help, okay? Okay. So the next equity stick that we're going to go with is going to be David's again. So David, if you could please read the 4th word on our whiteboard.
Ashamed, feeling shame, guilt, or disgrace.
Disgrace. Okay, can you use that in a sentence, please?
I was ashamed that I ate a whole cake by myself.
Did that help you guys to understand ashamed? Okay.
Yes.
So my next equity. Okay, so those are the vocabulary words. Did anybody learn a new word today that they did not know before we started this lesson?
Scowled.
Scowled. Scowled was new for Nicholas. Good. That's good to know. Okay. So we are going to watch a short YouTube video so that you guys can get a better understanding of the sandwich swap. It is going to be read to you by another voice.
It all began with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
So now, the next portion we're going to do a crafting activity, okay? So it's sort of crafting and it's sort of ELA. So what I want you guys to do is I want you to each take a pair of scissors, excuse me, and you're each going to start out with 2 slices of bread, okay? You're going to cut these slices out, and those are going to be the exterior portions of your sandwich, okay? So do your best, try to cut along the lines. Cut these out. So while you guys are cutting, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the expectations that we're going to put into our sandwiches, okay? So you'll notice when you're done cutting your bread that we have some different ingredients that could go in our sandwich. I'm going to call that white turkey. I'm going to call this purple onion. I'm going to call these green lettuce. I'm going to call this orange cheese. And I'm going to call this red tomato. Okay? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys each to choose. You're going to each take one of the ingredients. Let me change that. You're going to each take one of each of the ingredients. Okay? And you're going to go ahead and cut those out. And what I want you to think about while you're cutting out your ingredients, I want you to think about when you tried something new or when you tried something different. I'm going to ask you guys to write sentences about when you tried something new. And I want you to try and use those words, some or more than one of the words that we have listed on the whiteboard. Can you all see the words on the whiteboard?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to have you guys use those words. And I also want to make sure that you do 7-up sentences, right? That means 7 words in a sentence. Jocelyn, have you started writing your sentences yet?
Mm-hmm.
You haven't. What about you, Nicholas?
No.
Are we still cutting?
Yeah.
David, I noticed that you've already finished cutting. And are these sentences about when you tried something new? Did they go in a particular order?
No.
Huh?
No.
They can go in any order, so it's not really a story, it's more of just a collection of statements. Okay, so everybody has a blank piece of paper in front of them. So I want you not to write down these questions because we're going to use that like in All About Me. So I just want you to answer the question, okay? So you don't have to write down the question that I'm writing, but I want you just to write down the answer. And then something that you're looking forward. Oh, I'm sorry, Nicholas. Did you need me to go back? Okay. I don't want you to write all the words. Just write the answers to the questions. So tell me which you need me to go back to. Okay. So you start with your name. Okay. Then the next thing I want you to write is how many years old you are. So just write a number. Then what color your hair is. What color your eyes are. Your favorite game. After your favorite game, we had what's something you want to do this summer. Okay. Okay, Jocelyn, can you tell me what your age was?
10.
David?
12.
What would it be?
My pet turtle.
A turtle.
Electric.
Okay. David?
Can I go last?
You can go last. If you would like to go last. We'll let you go last. Are you afraid someone's gonna steal your answer?
No.
All right.
A Fortnite bush. No, I'm kidding. I'm
A
kidding.
Fortnite bush. Not sure that qualifies as a pet.
I know.
Okay.
Dog.
A dog.
A dog, a dog, a dog.
Okay, David. It's your turn.
A iguana, please, 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 from everything.
An iguana. Okay. So the purpose of what we did here today was to show us our differences, correct? But also our similarities, right? So close in age, nobody exactly the same age, right? Two of you have the same hair color, sort of because it's from a bottle, but
What?
even then,
Oh,
the
okay,
bleach,
yeah.
yeah. Eye color, two of you have the same eye color. Jocelyn's are a little lighter. None of you have the same favorite game. That's interesting. None of you have the same goals of what you want to do this summer. Two of you enjoy PE. Okay. Two of you want to learn more science, and one of you wants to be a drummer or learn to play the drums. And we've got three very different pets. Well, two of them are reptiles, correct? Yeah. However, one of them is not. So, would you say from this board that you guys have more in common or more not in common?
Not common.
In common.
In common.
Not
Do you
common.
still manage to play together?
More
Do
in
you still
common.
manage to generally get along with one another?
No.
More in common because there's 5 squares that have stuff in common and 3 that don't.
Oh, okay. There you go. So some of you have more things in common. Okay. Now that you guys have your sandwiches there and they're finished, I want each of you to share one sentence from your sandwich. You don't have to share all of them. I just want you to share one sentence from your sandwich.
Can I go first?
Sure, Jocelyn, you can go first.
Okay.
So mine says, on Thursday I swapped. It's a kind of word of.
Oh, you
Swap.
used swap, correct?
On Thursday I swapped seats with my friend Mariah.
Okay. How is that trying something new?
I was trying a new seat out
Okay,
from
you were
an
trying a
angle
new
of
seat.
class.
Oh, because it gave you a different angle of class. Interesting, interesting.
And I tried hummus. I like.
Would you like to share with us what your 7-Up sandwich sentence is?
Yes.
Okay, I'm listening.
On Monday, I swapped food with my friend.
Okay, you swapped food with your friend. Did you try something new when you swapped food with your friend, or did you just eat something you knew you already liked?
I tried something new.
What was it?
Hummus.
Hummus. Wow, we have a lot of hummus eaters today.
Bleh.
Hummus, huh?
All right, awesome. Thank you guys for participating today. Before you leave class, I would like for you to complete your sandwich. And then when you have all your pieces together and they're ready to go, then if you want to, you can bring them to me and we'll put a hole punch in them and we'll string them together so that your sandwich doesn't fall apart, okay? All right, guys.
I
Thank
like
you.
it everywhere.